Recorded. Okay.
Hiya, Pete.
Hey, Pete. You're right, Pete. Cuba and possibly who else? Maybe Chloe.
And definitely not Liam.
Definitely.
Shut up, lad. I'm trying to learn.
Yeah. Okay, so just the four of us today, but hi everyone who's joining us after the event. Right, what we're going to do today is we've got some exercises that we started on last week, but it was quite heavy last week, I thought, so we kind of touched on it, but not really. So what we're going to do is we are going to do some simplified exercises first in quite easy keys, and then we'll go for the ones off the book and see how we get on. Grade 5 seems to be centered around mostly F sharp and G flat. There's a lot of the questions. It does say in the beginning of the book that you've got to know up to 6 sharps and flats. So that's F sharp and G flat major. So it kind of makes sense that a lot of the questions are around those keys or less, you know what I mean? So if you can remember F sharp, 6 sharps, G flats, 6 flats, then I think you do yourself a favour straight away there. So I don't know how many of you have actually had a look as well, but I did put on the group that I was going to test you on some Italian this week. I put those Italian phrases that Shamrock's going, hell no, I didn't look at those. Did anybody have a look at those? No, okay, well that's all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through the first 5 Italian words. I actually said I was going to test you on the first 10, but we'll have a little look at the first 5. And it'd be a fun thing to do if we can kind of try and figure out what it means before I tell you. I think Jack was quite good at this. No Googling Jack, because he was Googling German, wasn't he? He was making me think that he was really good at it. No Google. Okay. The Italian sometimes kind of makes sense, doesn't it? You know, some of the words are kind of similar, same as Spanish. You know, the German doesn't really make any sense at all. Okay, so, well, not to me anyway. It might make sense to some of you German speakers, but it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so the first word I've got is attacker, and that is, or attacher, it might be pronounced, and it's A-T-T-A-C-C-A. So, has anyone got any ideas what attacker might mean?
I'm going to guess increase in attack.
Right.
Like, you know...
I would have thought that, like, you know, accent the note, attack it more, yeah. But no, it's not that. Okay. Unfortunately.
Then I'm quitting music forever.
You quit music forever. That's the spirit, Jack. That's the spirit right there. Go on, Chris, what do you reckon?
It's like go straight, like onto the next part of music.
Yeah.
Section of the music.
How did you revise them?
Just magic. Just magic.
He's got Google Translate open.
Yeah, don't trust any of you. Okay. The next one is dolente, which is D-O-L-E-N-T-E. Dolente. I imagine it's sad.
Sad, mournful.
Sad and mournful. Well done, Shamak. It's like you've learned them over the week. That's brilliant. That.
No, I have your materials.
You what, sorry?
I have your materials.
Oh, you have the materials in front of you? Okay. The next one is dolor. Now, it's kind of, the closely related these words, aren't they? Because dolente is sad and mournful, and dolor means something also quite sad.
Depressing.
Yeah, grief. Sorrowful. Again, I mean, how do we play something with grief and sorrowfully? You know, it's all open to interpretation, isn't it?
You start crying while you're playing it.
Yeah, exactly. So my idea of playing something with grief might be completely different to somebody else's idea of playing something sorrowfully. So, doppio movimento.
I would say twice the speed.
Twice as fast, yeah. So movimento implies something's moving, isn't it? So that's good. Estinto.
Quicker, or getting quicker.
No.
That's Allegro, isn't it?
you've gone on to the next one, Chris. It's the one above that, isn't it? A stinto.
I mean, soft.
Now I knew that one, and I know it because I always think of tinto as like it's wine, isn't it? Vino tinto. And if you think of a soft wine, you know, a stinto is played softly. So if you wanted to try some kind of word association or you know what it means to you, that would be a good thing. But I'm going to keep testing you on these. So the first 5, I'd like you to just learn and memorise by next week. That's not a lot, is it? If we do that every week, a few of them, and then as the weeks progress, I'll be able to just pick some out and test you. But we'll start on the Italian ones. Seems like a lot, but you know, it's that old adage, isn't it? How do you eat an elephant? You know, one bite at a time, and that's, you know, you just got to, you never heard that? No.
Never heard that.
Just me again, okay. But yeah, you know, it's just one little bit at a time, and then hopefully you will, you'll know what they are. Okay, so we're going to start on some exercises, and I'm going to, let's see, screen share, and then we got some. Can you guys see that manuscript paper? Excellent. So the idea is that we add in some, let me just find the relevant page. Yeah, the idea is that we add some accidentals to different scales to, I'm not explaining this very well, I'm just going to give you an example. It's a bit difficult to articulate. It says in the book, add accidentals where necessary to make these scales. That makes more sense. Do not use key signatures. So what it's saying is, don't obviously put in the beginning, you know, all your sharps and flats. It wants accidentals, so it wants them as we go along to the notes. So again, a lot of these are based around F sharp, major, G flat minor, and below that amount of sharps and flats, because that's what grade 5 likes. So I'm going to give you an example. So I'm going to draw on this screen quite badly as usual. We'll start off really simply. Okay, so now what it's saying is, add the correct accidentals to make that G major. That's a really simple one, that. So what it's asking you to do is add in sharps and flats. So we should know by now how many sharps and flats G major has. So yeah, good, Shemak. So do you want to put in the relevant sharp there? So hopefully we know that it's got a sharp in.
Yeah, it's a star, it's correct.
Yeah, well done. So that is exactly, yeah, we all agreed. Good, got a thumbs up there from Chris, brilliant. So now, Jack, are you taking the mic? Yeah, Jack's always taking the mic, love it. Right, so that is what you would do. It's asking you to put in some sharps and flats. But there are a few strange scales in there as well, so we'll have a little look. Right, okay, so let's see how good you've gotten there. You know that. Okay, so this is obviously alto clef.
I thought it was a question mark.
So middle C runs through the middle. It's a really bad alto clef. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is, let me see. See a trickier one, okay. So we are going to make here B major. So obviously it starts on a B. Okay, so what do we need to put in there? Do we need to put in sharps or flats? Obviously you guys know, yeah, sharps. Okay, so show of hands, where would you put, how many sharps have you got to put in? Excellent, yeah, so you've got to put your 5 sharps in, and so on and so forth. So that would be, if you want to put a quick dot next to the notes where you put your sharps in, you can do. So they go in order, don't they? Father Christmas gets drunk after. So that's where you put in, so blah, blah. Yeah, I know you know this. You'd just have to sit and figure it out, wouldn't you? Yeah, good. I'm not sure about the first one. You wouldn't put a sharp on B, because don't forget we're an alto clef, aren't we? So that's no longer an A.
I did that by accident.
Good. Accidents are fine as long as you know it's an accident, isn't it? So, okay, now let's do a couple of minor ones then. So it's going to use different types of clefs and things. So let's just erase all this around. Getting good at this now, aren't I? Getting average at this, I wouldn't say good. Okay, so we're going to try a couple of minor ones which are slightly different. So we are going to we're going to go on bass clef. Actually, we're not. We're going to start simply on treble clef. So we're going to start on treble clef. And I'm going to ask you to rate D major, D minor even. Okay, so how do we figure out the key signature of D minor? How do we figure it out? Let's just go back to this. So if you think about a piano keyboard, how do we figure out the key signature of D minor? So I'm looking for D minor's relative major, so do we go up or back 3 semitones? Have a think again, Chris.
So when D major have two sharps.
We're looking for D minor. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Why won't it let me?
So in minor is third, 6th, and 7th lower, yeah?
Say that again, Shama.
In minor, scales is third note, 6th note, and 7th note lower.
Yeah, you can think of it that way. So you can write the major scale and you can lower 3, 6, and 7. That would work.
So
Yeah.
F should be natural, I think.
Yeah, let me just go back to this. Hang on. Okay.
Ah.
It's okay, sorry. Just let me go back to this piano keyboard and tell you again. Okay, so we have the piano keyboard. We are looking for D minor. Okay, so if we're looking for D minor, to find the relative major, we just move up 3 semitones, don't we? And it gives us the key signature, it's the same. So if we're looking for the relative major, we go up. If we're looking for the relative minor, we go down. So in this case, it's saying D minor. So we need to find the relative major because it will be the same key signature. So if we're on D and we move up 3 semitones, what does that give us?
F.
F. So in D minor, it will be the same as F major. So what's in the key signature then?
1 flat.
1 flat. I mean, yeah, good. Okay. So what we would do there is we would go D minor, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. And that would give us D minor. Anyone got any questions at the moment? So if it gives you a minor key, what you need to do is go up 3 to find the major, because you know your major key signatures. If it gives you a major key signature and you want to find the relative minor, you go down, which is what I think you were saying, Chris, before. So let's, yeah, that's good. I've got a nice tick there, got that one right. Very proud of myself. Okay, so one of the other things it will ask you for is harmonic minor. So how do I make a D minor scale a harmonic minor scale? So we did this for level 2, didn't we? And we've done a bit on level 3. So how do I make that plain old D minor scale?
I think just 7th note lower.
Not lower?
Upper.
Yeah, so we raise the 7th note. Yeah, so it's got that semitone between 7 and 8. So in this case, this C here is a natural. So what do we do?
So C sharp, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a funny scale, D harmonic minor, because it's got a flat and a sharp in it, but you don't see that often. So this has got a sharp in there. Okay, let's do another minor one then. So it's going to ask you for, let's see, E harmonic minor. Right, so it does give you the notes and the clef. So it's asking for you to add the accidentals. Now, okay, what's E minor's relative major? If you go back, if you go forward 3 semitones to find. As soon as I share this piano keyboard, it will lose this work, so I can't really do both, which is annoying.
G major.
G major.
B, yeah.
G, yeah. So if you go back,
G,
yeah. So if you go up 1 semitone, you got F, then you go to F sharp, and then you go to G. Yeah. Okay. So what's the key signature of G major? What's it got in it?
1 sharp.
1 sharp, which is which note?
F.
Brilliant. Okay. Now it's harmonic minor. So what do we need to do?
7th rise.
Raise the 7th note.
Yes.
We're going to sharpen it. What would happen if in this key the 7th note was a flat?
So it will be natural.
Yeah, so we raise it by a semitone and it would become natural, wouldn't it? Well done. Good. Okay, we'll do one more kind of minory one. Let's see. Okay, so we want B flat minor. So we need to count up 3 semitones to find the major. So we got B flat.
It'd be C sharp.
What will it be?
C sharp for major.
Yeah, but we're in a flat key, aren't we?
So it'd be D flat major.
So it's D flat major, well done. How many flats has D flat got in it?
5.
G flat's got 5. Yeah, no, D flat's got 5. You're right. So, yeah, and then we will put our 5 flats in there. Okay, have we got the idea of that one, guys? So if it asks you for a minor key, you count up 3 semitones, and it's the same as that major key. Or the other alternative is, as Shemak said, you can write out the major scale and lower 3, 6, and 7. That would also work. It depends on how you want to do it. You can also think, what is D the 6th degree of? It's the 6th degree of F in the scale. I think it's really much easier to count up and down 3 semitones, but that's just me. Okay, so let's try a melodic minor one then. Now, melodic minor sounds a bit funny. Is it giving you any descending ones? Let me see. It is giving you descending ones. Now, the melodic minor scale is a bit of a pain in the backside in that when it's ascending, it's a major scale with a lower 3rd. When it's descending, it's a natural minor scale. Jack's going, no. Yeah, okay. So let's just have a little look then. Let's erase some of this. Okay. So I'm going to ask you for an ascending A melodic minor scale. Okay. So melodic minor is just a major scale with a lower 3rd, okay? So A melodic minor, and it's going to give you the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now all we need to do is write the major scale and lower the third note. Yeah, okay, so put your sharps in if you were writing a major scale. How many sharps has A got in it?
So relative A minor is C major, so no flats and sharps.
No, but we're not writing A minor, we're writing A melodic minor, which is a major scale with a lowered third.
So an M melodic is 6 notes lower?
No.
6 and 7?
No. Okay, so write out the major scale first. Melodic minor is a major scale with a lowered third. So how many sharps has A got in it? Let's cover up the one before.
So 4, yeah.
No.
3 sharps, 3.
3 sharps, well done. So we should have F, C and G. So let me see this one. Okay, so that's A major. Now, A melodic minor is a major scale with a lowered third. So
So lower
this,
third.
go on, yeah?
So when a lower third is third note is neutral.
Well done. And that gives us A melodic minor. It's a bit of a strange scale because it starts off minor-y, but then it goes major at the end. So we've got that lowered third, a minor third in there, and then the scale goes major towards the end. So it's a bit of both really. It's a strange scale, but melodic minor is just ascending melodic minor is just a major scale with a lowered third. Now descending. So if you see this, if it gives you it descending, it's the only scale that changes when, you know, if it goes up or down, so take comfort in that really. So if it asks you for melodic minor descending and gives you the notes, it's just a natural minor scale. So we need to figure out how many sharps and flats are in A minor.
4.
So what's that, Shema?
4 flats.
4 flats in A minor. Okay, so go to A and count up 3 semitones.
So we're looking for now relative minor or major?
Well done, Chris. We're looking for the natural minor now because it's descending. So if we go up 3 semitones from
C
A,
flat?
not C flat. Yeah, Chris has got it right. So if you go up 3 semitones from A, you get A sharp, B and C. So it's C. So how many sharps and flats have C major got in it?
None.
So it's natural on the way down, and on the way up, it's major with a lowered third. Is that clear? Shall we do one more?
A little bit confused.
Shall we do one more?
Because now we look for major, yeah, relative major to A minor.
Yeah, to give us the key signature.
So that's why 3 semitones to a head, yeah?
Yes, that's right. Okay, let's do another one in a sort of simple key. Okay, so we are looking for, this time, we are going to do, let's see, let's do D melodic minor ascending. So tell me, what is D melodic minor ascending?
So first we start from D major.
Yes. How many sharps has D major got?
2, F, C.
Fantastic, now we're getting it, good. So put our sharps in.
And C.
Good.
And lower third note.
Lower
So
third, brilliant. So it's a major scale with the lower third, so we just take this away. Now, descending, we want it to be natural minor. So go up 3 semitones from D. Yeah, Chris has got it.
B,
F.
major.
It's F, isn't it? D, D sharp. What's next? E, F.
F.
Yeah, so it's the same as F major. So what do we put in it in descending? What's it got? What's F major got?
1 flat.
Good. So we just put in
B flat.
B flat. Excellent. So we just go like this. Carry on, all natural, except for the B flat. You just have to remember that on the way up, it's major with a lowered third. On the way down, it's natural minor.
Yeah, Kali, but can you explain again when we go in 3 semitones to a head on keyboard and when 3 semitones to behind?
Yeah, okay, no problem. Let's bring this keyboard back. Okay, so let's say we are faced, oh, it's disappeared for me. Right, okay, so let's say we are faced with a question that says, write D minor, okay? So to find the relative major from D minor, we move up 3 semitones.
So it's F major.
So it's what, sorry?
F major.
F major, well done. So we go 1, 2, 3, and it's the same as F major. We move up 3 semitones. So if you're asked for example, B minor, that's not a good example because the keyboard runs out. But yeah, so we go up 3 semitones. So from B minor, we would go 1, 2, 3. It's the same as D major, which has got how many sharps?
2.
2, well done. So say you are asked for F sharp minor, you move up 3 semitones from F sharp. So where do you end up?
So E flat?
No, 3 semitones. So you're on F sharp.
So A major.
It's the same as A major, which has how many sharps? Really testing you now, aren't I? I'm throwing all these at you.
3.
3 sharps, well done. Now, by the same token, if you are presented with a major scale and you want to find the relative minor, you move back 3 semitones. So, if we are in C major, we want to find the relative minor, we go back 3 semitones, so we go 1, 2, 3, A minor. Okay, so if we're in B flat minor, what's the relative major? Sorry, if we're in B flat major, what's the relative minor? We want to move back.
G major.
So go 1, 2, 3, yeah, G major, yeah, good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so tell me what the relative minor is to E major, please.
E major, C sharp.
Well done. Yeah, what's the relative major to D flat minor? So the relative major will move up to D flat minor.
So E
1,
major.
2, 3, yeah. No, it's not E major, it's 1, hang on, so we've got D flat, I've confused myself here. So we've got D flat minor, and we want to find the relative major, so we go up 3, that can't be right, 1, 2, 3, because E's got sharp, oh yeah, C sharp, yeah. Yeah, so D, yeah, okay, it is right, yeah, sorry, my fault. Okay, do you understand?
Just carry on.
So basically the thing to remember is if you have a major key and you want to find the minor, you move down. If you have a minor key and you want to find the major, you move up. Yeah? So if you're presented with a minor key, if it asks you for something silly like A flat minor, the thing to do is find the relative major, isn't it? And then you know what the key signature is. So A flat minor, move up 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Okay. Do you want to do another one of them, or are you quite happy with how to construct these before we move on to the ones in the book?
Yes, I would like.
You want to do another one?
Yes, please.
Okay. It might be a good thing. Weirdly, I can't share 2 things at the same time. So, but it'd be really good, wouldn't it, if I could like split the screen and have that up at the same. No, it won't let me do it. Okay. Right, okay, let's do another one then. Let's see. So we're going to look at, let me just draw on this, E flat minor to begin with, okay? Let me draw. So it's good.
So the relative will be F sharp major?
No, so we can't have a sharp if we're in a flat key, can we? Because we're, okay. So
G flat.
Good.
And G flat.
Yeah, because it's E flat, isn't it? We're in a flat key. Yeah, so E flat minor is the same, we've discovered, as, what was that, Chris? You got it right?
G flat.
G flat major. How many flats has G flat major got in?
6.
Well done. So basically everything's flat, isn't it? In G flat major, a lot of it are flat. Let's just work it out. Let me see, text. So we got Father Christmas sketch drunk after 8 beers. G flat has got everything flat because it's the one before and everything after. So which note is natural?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're looking at G flat, yeah? So you take the G and the one before, and all those notes are flat. So which is the only note that isn't flat?
F.
Yeah, because we're in G flat, so we take G and everything before.
Yeah, now I understand.
So the only note that isn't flat is this F here, so we can just literally put all these flats in, except for F, which is this note. So it looks like this. Because everything is flat, isn't it, except for that F. Okay, how do we now make, let's do another one around E flat. How do we make E flat melodic minor? I'm going to undo these flats. And this time we're on melodic minor. So how do we make melodic minor?
So first we're looking for E major, yeah?
Well, E major, what's this?
4 sharps. It's flat.
So E flat major.
So E flat major.
Yeah. So take the one before E and everything after.
So 3.
3 flats, well done. So we got B, E and A. Okay, now to make it melodic minor, what must I do?
Third note lower.
Which note?
Third note.
Great, so in this instance, the third note is a G. So how do I lower that?
So it will be G flat, yeah.
Well done. Yeah, so that is E flat melodic minor. Yeah, we just need to lower the third note of the major scale. Yeah. I mean, there's another way you can think of this, isn't it? Because if you have a look at the E flat minor scale, which looked with add another 2 flats in, it's a minor scale with a raised 6th and 7th, or it's a major scale with a lower 3rd. So it's entirely up to you how you want to think of it. And then descending, it would be natural minor, wouldn't it? So I'd just put all those flats back in. So descending, natural minor. With 5 flats again, because it's the same as G flat. So we put all those flats in again. Everything except F. Gosh, it's a finicky scale, this, isn't it? So descending, natural minor. Ascending, major scale with a lower 3rd. Yep. Yep, Shemak's looking at me like, no. Right, okay, let's have a little look then, guys, for the ones in the book. Okay. Got all sorts of things open on. Right, okay, let's have a little look at this. So, add accidentals to make these scales. Simple enough. Okay, so F sharp major, it's asking you to put the clef in as well, actually. So if it starts on an F, in which clef does F occupy the top line on the stave? So which clef would you put in there? Would that be treble, bass, tenor? So which clef would this make this an F?
Should be bass, I think.
If it was
Tenor,
bass.
isn't it?
What's that, Chris? Sorry.
That was Jack. It's tenor, isn't it?
It's not tenor.
Alto, sorry.
Not alto.
The other one then.
So every good boy deserves football.
Yeah.
The easiest of the clefs, the one that we do the most of,
Go
potentially.
on then, if it's so easy. Treble.
Yeah, so every good boy deserves football, isn't it? So that must mean this is an F. Yeah, let's put the clef.
Sure it's not tenor.
I'm pretty
All right, lad, calm down.
Pretty sure. Okay, so we need to make F sharp major. That's easy peasy, isn't it? We know what makes F sharp major now. How many sharps has F sharp major got in it?
6.
Yep, good. Everything is sharp except the F, except the B, which is natural. If you think about F major, everything is natural except for a B flat, isn't it? So F sharp major, everything is sharp except for a B natural. So we're going to quickly put those sharps in. Sorry for my shoddy sharps there. Okay, bonus question. What is F sharp major's relative minor? So move down 3 semitones.
I want to say D.
D
Major?
D
Minor,
what?
sorry, D minor.
No, yeah, but D what? It's not D natural.
D flat minor then.
Okay, so we're in F sharp.
So it's E flat minor.
No, forget the flat.
D sharp minor.
Yeah, good. So if it's a choice,
I'm getting there.
If it's a choice between a flat and a sharp, and we're in a key containing sharps, it's got to be a sharp, hasn't it? Also, if you go to the 6th degree of the scale, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D sharp. Yeah, so that gives us the relative minor. Okay, E flat melodic minor. In which clef is this an E? Okay, so if that's an E, it would make the first line there a G.
It's bass.
It's bass clef, well done, you.
I was going to go really sarcastic and say kazoo because I got every other one wrong. But
Kazoo. No, it's good. Do you know what? It takes a long time to get your head into this way of working with sharps and flats and all this. So it's really good for you. If you've got your grade 5 theory, by the time you go to uni, you'll be absolutely flying. There'll be no mysteries there. You will probably find that you're way ahead, to be honest, of the first years in uni. I know I was when I went to college, when I went to uni, I was like miles ahead of some of them. So it'll be really good for you if you can smash this now. Uni's going to be a breeze. So the first year, that is. Okay, so E flat melodic minor. So let's just put in the old Father Christmas sketch drum. Okay, so how do we make a melodic minor scale to start with? What do we need to do?
So 3 flats.
Yeah, so we make the major first, and then what do we do to the third note to make it melodic minor?
Third, lower.
Yeah, good. So we're going to put our 3 flats in, which is E, A, and B. And then another one on the top, because that's also an E. Okay, to make it melodic minor, as Shemak said, you lower the third note. Somebody lower the third for me. Show me you know what you're doing. So third note needs lowering. Yeah, good. Jack, that's yeah.
I lowered the third, do you get it?
I do. Okay, it's so rubbish, it's funny. Right, okay, so what do we do then to this note? I'll put it in. What do we need to do to this note?
Flat.
Make it flat, good, so we let it right a semitone. Now this next one looks a bit alien to me. Let's see if we can figure out what clef it should be. So in what clef is that a G?
Tenor clef.
Tenor clef, well done. That's right, isn't it? G, A, B, C. Yep, so C. Well done, Shemak, that was really quick. So C, this is woeful, isn't it? It's really hard to try and draw the Okay, so we got a tenor clef there, brilliant. And then how many flats does G major have?
6.
Well done. So the only note that is natural is?
F.
Yeah, so everything is flat except for F. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Good. Okay, next one then. We've got a D sharp harmonic minor. It's a bit of a pig, isn't it? Yeah, the cat's just agreed with me. Went, wow. Okay, so D sharp harmonic minor then. So what we need is a minor scale with 1 in it. What do we do to the 7th note?
Bass.
Raise the 7th note, good. Okay, so let's work on D sharp natural minor first. And in which clef is that a D?
Bass.
Bass clef, well done. Fantastic, brilliant. Okay, so we need to work out D sharp minor. So if we're trying to figure out the major key then, let's move up 3 semitones. So what is D minor the same as? D sharp minor.
F sharp.
F sharp, fantastic. So we've got all the sharps in there. Brilliant. So how many sharps has F sharp got in it?
1 flat.
One natural, because we're in the sharp key, aren't we?
Yes, so 6.
So it's just got a B natural, hasn't it? So put all those in there. 1, 2. Hang on, let's put them in properly. So we've got D, E, F, G. Oh my goodness, it takes ages. A, B natural, because it comes from F sharp. Okay, now this is a tricky one, this, because we need to raise the 7th note to make it harmonic minor. So in this case, the 7th note is this sharp here, it's a C sharp. So how do I raise this by a semitone?
It'll be double sharp.
Fantastic.
X.
Yeah, well done, Shemak, you're on fire today.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's really good. So if it's already a sharp and we need to raise it by a semitone, yeah, then we need to double sharp it. Okay, I am going to let you guys do this last 2 together before we finish. We've got about 8 minutes left. So the first thing to do is to figure out what clef is that, a D. So I want somebody to have a go and put it in. Go on, Jack, you're a bit quiet at the moment. Which clef are we in, please? So think about, if that's D, where's C? And what clef does that make it then?
Is it tenor?
Yeah, draw it in, please, or somebody draw it in.
Can somebody else draw it in?
Yeah, well done. That was quick, brilliant. Now, D sharp melodic minor is just D sharp major with a lowered 3rd. So we need to figure out what's in D sharp major. So D sharp major is just going to be D major, but everything raised, isn't it? So how many sharps has D major got in? 2. Great. So you put your F and your C in. God, it's hard and tenor clef, this, isn't it? So D.
It'll be 5 sharps for D sharp melodic minor, then you lower in the 3rd.
Yeah, well done.
So it's
Let's just work it out. Good. F,
3,
G, A, B, C. Good. So that's D major. We want to make it D sharp major, so everything's raised. So all these naturals become a sharp. The sharps become double sharps. And now we want to lower the 3rd to make it melodic minor.
so would that be the 3rd descending or the 3rd?
The 3rd in the scale.
In the scale, okay.
Medium. So you go from the bottom, you've got tonic, super, tonic, median. So at the moment it's double sharp. So if we want to lower it by a semitone, it becomes... So we've got double sharp, we're going to lower it by 1 semitone, it becomes...
You lower it, it becomes
Yeah.
sharp.
Just the sharp. Well done, Chris. Okay, now this one then, last one, E flat harmonic minor. In which clef is this an E? On which planet is this an E?
Is it bass?
It's not bass. Bass clef will be there on the line. To work this out myself.
It's treble clef, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Is it tenor? Is it alto?
treble clef's there, isn't it? That's E. Every good boy deserves football.
I give up then.
Alto.
Tenor.
So it's got to be alto or tenor, hasn't it? We worked out that the lines on tenor clef are D face, so it's not that. otherwise this would be a D. In this case, it's an F, so it's got to be alto clef, which makes sense because it's the only one they haven't thrown at us so far, isn't it? We've got 2 tenor clefs, a bass clef. So if all else fails, whack in an alto clef is my advice. Okay, let's just check. So if that's C, you've got C, B, A, G, F, E. So it's right, isn't it? E flat harmonic minor. So what's the relative major then if we go up 3 semitones from E flat? So you've got E flat, E, F,
G flat,
G flat.
F sharp,
But we're in a flat key.
F sharp,
But we're in a flat key, aren't we? So G flat.
E flat,
Yeah.
G flat.
So G flat, we've done loads of this now, haven't we? G flat, got all these flats in. Everything's flat except F.
F.
We go E, F is normal, flat, flat, flat. Yes. And then to make a harmonic minor, what do we need to do? Yes, well done, Chris. So do something to the 7th note, don't I, to make it harmonic minor. What do we do?
raise it so you make it a natural.
Raise it to make it a natural. And that is E flat harmonic minor. Tricky stuff, guys, but I think once you get into this working out what is flat and sharp in the key, you will be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. We'll do more of this as well. Jack looks like I've just burst his brain open.
Oh no, I've been like this all day.
No, I think you were doing really well. I think the thing is sometimes you the first thing in you go, wow, and you kind of shout out, but I know you know it. You just take a little minute to go, yeah, of course it is. You know, that's the thing. So, okay, so let's just stop recording. Has anyone got?
Are you sure that 3rd one down's not in kazoo clef? Because I'm pretty sure it is.
What's kazoo clef? How would you draw that? It's got like, let's have a go. It'd be like this, wouldn't it? It'd be like. With the
Kazoo clef at its finest.
That's my interpretation of a kazoo. That would be the most. I don't know. Give up.
Have a look at the 3rd one. That's all it is. It's just a K.
Okay. Has anyone got any questions actually before I stop recording? Because no doubt other people who are watching this back may have some questions. No, we're all good. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.